There's such a youth-oriented culture, you know? It's like party when you're young, and then later you taper off and you just kind of fucking miserably die and fade away, you know? It should be the other way around. Like, I think the drinking age should be 40. I think you should start drinking at 40, because that's when you need it. You should save it up, build a foundation, and then get fucked up when you need it. Because, you know, when you're young, life is fine. Later on is when it gets fucking difficult. Like, my life is so much harder now than it was when I was younger. I want to be fucked up now all the time, you know? But I can't, because now I'm an alcoholic, and I can't drink at all. Because when I do, I end up snorting crystal meth off a switchblade at some after-hours bar, thinking, shit, I'm gonna be late for my flight in the morning. Except it's like 2 in the afternoon and the flight was 6 weeks ago, and you're like, holy shit, how did that happen? You know, save it up. Because, you know, the things you do when you're young are not that bad anyway. Parties are fun anyway. It's the things later in life that suck. Parent-teacher conferences. That's not so easy. Parent-teacher conferences, finding out your kid's a half a tard. That'd be a lot easier with some fat rails and a few shots of Jack in you. Hey, what's that, he can't read? Well, maybe he's not a reader. Reading's not for everybody. Maybe he's just frustrated by the fact that reading seems like such a permanent form of communication. Maybe he's a visionary. Maybe he thinks that thought should be conveyed directly instead of being downloaded into weird hieroglyphic transcription. Or sex, you know, you always go out, get drunk to get laid, or save it up for later. Later on is when you need the chemicals, you know, later. When you've been grudgingly pushing your semi-hard cock into the same woman for 25 years, that's when you need the beer goggles, I would think, at that point. Not when you're 18 or 19 and everything's more or less where it's supposed to be. It's later on. Let's face it, fucking old people's disgusting. People always groan at that. It's disgusting to fuck old people. Even if you are an old person, you're still fucking another old person. Fucking old people's disgusting. I know, because I used to work in a nursing home. And it's disgusting. And it's worse for women, because now with Viagra, guys are going to want to have sex forever. Can you imagine? Laying there, looking up at the hollowed out shell of the man you married, some broken down old dude with his sweaty, liver spotted head, just wheezing, and his big bushy eyebrows. He's looking down at you. His fucking saggy man tits are flopping around with tufts of gray hair, smacking you in the face like two Santa Claus beards tickling your chin as he grinds his bony pelvis in you. Wouldn't that be a nice time for some ecstasy? Wouldn't that be a nice time to start rolling a little bit then, you know? You know, like, shit. Well, this ain't bad at all. His 2-foot scrotum feels like the tongue of God on my thigh. What do I know about anything?